Being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Quick to the air. Here's Watson. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Hits him on the in route. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue this.
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Off play action. Headed out right. He can run it. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Vacates quickly left side. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Back to the air, Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Watson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. Hits the 20. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. This is ahead for about 5. Marcus Epps making the play. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They come through with a nice gain. Watson on 1st and 10. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Watson. This is reeled in by Kamara. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Sticking to the air with Watson. Kamara's got it. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Play action, it's Watson. Completes this one to Hill. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jack Jones has got it. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Enough goes to Madison, running right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. All right, here we go, 2nd down. They'll go right back to Madison. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Paulson and deep. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 9. Throw reeled in by Mayer. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. Well, if there's an avoidable penalty, Brock, that's probably it. He just didn't let him make the fair catch, and that's going to help their field position considerably. They give to Kamara, left side. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Watson. This is complete to Olave. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Minshew on 1st down. That one's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, Minshew. Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down around the 34. That one gains 7. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Up the middle they go with Madison. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 29. That one's complete to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Minshew working from the gun. That's caught at the 4. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. Is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. That's complete to Camaro. By a man, and now he's in the clear. Keeps it moving. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Working to kick off for the Saints.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Set to return. Here's Darnay Holmes. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They give now to Madison. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the 39. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that out of the gun, Minshew. Complete beyond the marker. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
And in for the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Robert Spillane has it. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Watson back to the air after that pick. Olave with the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10. Here's Watson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air, Watson. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Watson on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. Groupie to try the point after. Pressure off left, and it's blocked! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Minshew setting up to throw. Edwards-Helaire reels it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first. He's back to throw. That one complete to Turner. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they can't add 3 to their lead of 15.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Madison. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He gets this one to Myers. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running right, it's Madison. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Here's Madison again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Minshew now on 3rd down. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that brings up 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. No return on that punt, and the Saints will get set to take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Watson working in the pistol. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 21. this one to Shaheed. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
This is reeled in by Camaro. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Catch is made in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. So the Saints offense staying on the field. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Holmes now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the shotgun, Minshew. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first. They'll run. This is Madison. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Minshew working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down. Here's the give to Madison. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 28. We'll get it complete to Alexander Madison. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Minshew. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
They go with Madison here. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. And puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Watson. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Short pass brought in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Holmes now to return. Return's looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Minshew on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
That's Mayer. He's got it. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. Taken in by Shaheed. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Play action, it's Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Watson now. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. That's complete to Kamara. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They give on second to Kamara. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Watson. Escapes the pocket. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Here's Watson. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And he's got 4 on the run. Man, that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 6 coming up here. He'll look to throw it. Kamara's got it. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, and like the QB did right there, sometimes they'll even tee off and you get the penalty.
Running it after the penalty. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Throw wheeled in by Mayer. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Stays in the pocket. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is to throw. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they said catch. Great play.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. One final shot here. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Saints grab it! He's at the 30! The 10! And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. So fans...